say the process of becoming is the process of overcoming
Sure.
you,
Yeah,
right? Is
yeah.
that, how do you say it more articulately?
Well, I mean, I think, if you look at the process of change, the hardest part we have about change is not making the same exact choice, right? That's puts us in the unknown, right? So I think when people really start the process of change, they're going inward and they're reviewing how they're thinking, they're paying attention to how they're behaving, how they've been behaving, they're noticing how they're feeling. And the act of becoming conscious of those unconscious programs is such an important part of change, because that 95% of who we are, which has been programmed subconsciously, is the default. And it's seamless. And we return back to the same personality, and that personality is connected to that exact personal reality, right? So when people do the work and they start meditation and they sit down and they close their eyes, and that's the model that we use. Now, the moment they hear the voice, I can't, it's too hard, I got too many things to do, I'm thinking about this person, your body wants to get up and do the things that you're habituated to do. All of a sudden you start feeling agitated, you start feeling impatient, you start feeling frustrated. And people actually think that they're doing their meditation wrong. And the truth is they're actually doing it right. Because they have to come up against those unconscious processes and become so conscious that they don't go unconscious to them in their waking day. And that's the first step to change. So when you're sitting in a meditation and you hear that voice that says, quit, you're not good at this, I need a brain scan, there's something wrong with me, and all that, or you feel those emotions, or your body's programmed to get up and to do something, and you settle your body back down into the present moment, that's actually a victory. And you're taming the animal self, right? And so that process of overcoming, that's as tedious as it may seem in the beginning, if you're left with yourself, sooner or later you're going to want to stop doing that, right? And how many times do we have to forget until we stop forgetting and start remembering? That's the moment of change. So the overcoming process then is actually the becoming process, because you're no longer that same personality, and naturally you begin to think differently, you begin to act differently, you begin to feel differently, and your biology actually changes as a result of it, because you're changing.